Oh, I'm really close up. I should get a little farther back. But anyway, I just want to introduce, it's another episode of Comic Book Editions. Let's go. Let me show you what I got. Ooh, okay, so this is a bigger bunch of stuff, and I don't have everything here, but I'll get everything here because I didn't just get these. I got a piece of artwork and a small little pin. So this was from last weekend, was a new event that's going on to help, like I was just talking about a comic book store that's like changing the way it does things because of finances. But this one was to help raise things and get people going into them more and actually like being there in the stores. And it's called Local Comic Book Shop Day or Local Comic Shop Day. So it was a new event. This is the first year they did it. Not many of the stores I went to were taking part in it, but I ended up going to five comic book stores. Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe I did it. But there was a free comic book they had, and it is the preview for the new DC series that's coming out. I'm not too enthused about it. I'm like, yeah, you know, another crossover event, whatever. But you know what? My comic book store that I went to, my actual comic book store I go to, Everett Comics, they had a copy of it. And I was like, you know what? I will preview this. I will read this and decide if I want to buy the series and follow it. I couldn't decide. So I thought I'd at least read this, see what happens. We'll go from there. The next book I got at Everett Comics, because again, I went to 5 comic book stores, was this Tangent Comics. I didn't realize it had been made. So there was this other kind of like Elseworlds Tale storyline that DC Comics did called Tangent Comics. And it was another Earth and what things looked like and how things went. And then this one is Nightwing, because I love Nightwing. I think Nightwing is a cool character. If you can't tell from behind me, there's some Nightwing stuff. But here is this Nightwing comic book that I picked up. Yeah, it was in 1997 they did this. So, you know, I didn't get this one. I think I have the Dr. Fate one, I think. I can't remember which other ones I have, but you know what? I got this one now. That's what I got at Everett Comics. And then the next store I went to was Subspace Comics. And I got a few comic books there. And I got something from my Wonder Woman run. As you all know, I'm trying to get all issues of Volume 2 of Wonder Woman. So I was able to get an issue from that run. And it's issue number 156. So there it is, 156. So if you look at our board, our little list of Volume 2, we can now strike 156 from that list. And we're going to do that right here, right now. Insert it here, Joel. All right, that was that one. And then I went through looking through their variants box because they have a whole section of just variants that you can look through and stuff. And I saw one that I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this happened. I need this book to read it. And then again, it's going to go on the wall next to Dazzler because it has to do with Dazzler. It's what if Minnie Mouse was Dazzler? This is the cutest thing in the world. I was just like, what? I was like, I need to have this. I need to have this goodness in my life. So I had to pick it up. Yeah, it's just so cute. And I have the poster of the original comic book on the wall. So now I have this. The next best thing to get would be if I got the original issue slabbed. Oh, that would be cool. If I get the original issue slabbed and put that on the wall, oh, that would be awesome too. Because this is going to go on the wall too. But I just thought it was so cute. Isn't she so cute? And she's Dazzler. So I've also started trying to collect. I have a few comic books left to collect a Volume 3 of Wonder Woman. So I picked up some of those as well. I've got let's start in the right order. Number 15 of Wonder Woman. Here it is, number 15. So that's from Volume 3. That's a really cool cover. Just like that. She's fighting them all. And then this was the next issue, is issue number 16. So it's the start of the Circle Part 3. So does that mean this is Circle Part 2, I guess? They just didn't put that on the book. Weird. Anyway, so let's look at that list. So we got that list right here. As you can see, I've removed 2 things from it. So yay. The other one I got was a book I already had, but I was like, you know what? I want the regular cover. I have the variant cover of this book with the main character on it. and I'm going to put that on the wall, but I want to have the original so I can read it again if I want to. So it's Star Trek Voyager Homecoming #1. It just came out a few weeks ago. So this is the regular cover. The variant cover I got shows Janeway on it, smiling and looking cool, looking great. I'm going to put that in a comic capsule on the wall because I have a wall that is Star Trek. So that's going to go up on the wall, and this will be the one that I have to actually read when I want to read it again. Okay, so the next few things I got... let me see, which ones did I get where? Oh shoot, these got mixed up. Oh no, they got mixed up! Okay, well... Okay, I'm just going to tell you the stores I went to. I have a video. If you haven't watched the vlog of me going to the stores, please check that out. I will put that at the end of this one so you can watch that one. Somehow, in some way, I didn't keep them in the right order. So they're out of order. Yeah, they're out of order. So I'm just going to show you the looks. I can't remember where I got some of them, so sad. So this, I believe I got at Phantom Zone. I went to Phantom Zone Comic Books, and I got this. Oh, and then I got something else there. So I got this. This is the Blood Hunt. So that Blood Hunt variant cover, that was from the issue, but this is the actual series, the crossover main series books, all together in one trade. I was hoping they had the bigger one, which had all of it, like this, along with some of the crossover books that they had, but they didn't have that. But I was like, you know what? I'll at least get this. And then if they do have the bigger one come out, I'll just sell this and buy that one. So yeah, I wanted to read the story. The story idea is that the premise is that somehow the Earth is now blackened and shrouded in darkness, and now the vampires have taken over and they're trying to destroy everyone. And Blade has been talking to them and telling everyone that this could happen for a few months or a year in the Avengers comic book, because he was in that. He's like, hey guys, there's a problem with the vampires we didn't really fully figure out. We need to finish that. Can you guys help me? And they're like, no. We're busy. We don't have time. And he's like, okay, well, I'm out. I got to go take care of this. And oops, I told you so. That's essentially what this crossover series is in my mind. It's him saying, oops, I told you so. So I thought I'd get that in the trade form. And the other thing I got, one moment, let me get it. The other thing I got was a Funko, and it's, of course, of Janeway. So I'll get a holder for this and put that on the wall where my Star Trek stuff is, because I got my wall of Star Trek too. So I got my little vibe and my little thing going there too. So it's Janeway, and she is holding a phaser, I think. Yeah, she's holding a phaser. It would have been cool if she was holding a mug, because coffee black, that was her thing. But this works too. They also had I believe they had a, was it there? Or was another store I was at, and they had a Captain Riker or Commander Riker, but he was like $45. And she just came out this last week. So, and this was at Subspace, or no, this was at Phantom Zone. And they have a good selection of Funkos there, trades, manga, and action figures, lots of action figures, and new current comic books. So I thought, I get this. That's that. This next one I think came, actually I think these next few, did that come, oh, can't remember what happened. I know some of this came from Arcane Comics. It was one of the stops that I made. And I just realized I didn't have this book. It's when Rachel Gray gains the Phoenix Force powers. It's issue number 199 of X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. Such a cool cover. I do have a few art prints of her, and if they ever did come out with a Funko of her, I would definitely buy that and put that on the wall and make a little moment, a wall moment of her. Because I have a Phoenix that's her mother, Rachel, or Jean Grey. I have a wall for her. I mean, I could combine the two and just have a wall that's just all Phoenix characters, but I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could have Comic Capsule put this up there, but I do want to read it as well. So that was a cool one. And then there was this Mad Cave comic books. I've really been liking what they've been making. They've been doing The Phantom and Flash Gordon and 2 other comic books from like a reissue of some old characters. But they've come up with some other modern stuff as well. And I've heard this is a really good comic book, and I wanted to get it. And they had the first 2 issues. And if I like it, I can continue to get it from my store. It's called Bitchcraft. It's a very queer comic book about magic, and so this is issue number 1. And I like this issue because they made the title in the LGBTQI colors, like the pride flag. Oh, and this back is really cool. I love Mad Cave does like these covers where the back isn't just like an ad or something, it's some other art for it. So that's really cool. I think this is a variant cover. I can't tell. I have my glasses on, but I wanted to read it, so I was able to get the first 2 issues. Here's issue number 2, which is just as gorgeous, if not better looking. I just love the way it looks. And it still has that same really cool, like, mirror candle, them in a mirror kind of cool thing going on. So that's those 2 issues. I got those at Arcane. And then I realized I didn't get it when it first came out because I thought, oh, I'm not too in the characters, and it's a new crossover between these 2 publishers, but I found out there's other stories in there that I would love, that people told me that I would love. So I was like, okay, I have to get it. And I found this really cool variant cover. So it's Deadpool and Batman, or versus Batman, I don't know. But this is the variant cover with Magic and Catwoman fighting. I was like, okay, then I need to get this. I need to get this. So Marvel and DC are doing a crossover again because of all the hype, because all the people who read the original one are like, hey, it was really cool. So like, okay. Fine, we will do a new one. So they're just calling it Deadpool Batman. It's going to have a few different stories in it, along with the main one of Deadpool and Batman. I wish they were just doing full-on series where they just call it DC versus Marvel, but they're not doing it that way. They're doing it this way. That's so cool. But I got it because I love this variant cover. I found it. My store didn't have any. They're all sold out. 3 of the other stores I went to didn't have it, but they had it at Arcane. So I got it at Arcane. So yay! And I love this cover too. All right, another cover. I couldn't remember if I got it yet or not, but I was like, you know what? I don't mind having 2 of these covers. So Alex Ross is doing another set of covers of characters from the DC or the Marvel universe. And this is one of my other female characters that I love, and it's Polaris. I already got my Dazzler one. There's a Dazzler one that already came out. I got it. I don't think I have it on the wall yet, but it'll go up on the wall eventually. But yeah, this is, it's actually issue 4 of Emma Frost, White Queen, but gorgeous girl in green, my girl Polaris. So I have a few variant covers of Polaris. I could do you know what, I should do another moment wall with her because I got her Funko as well. So I could maybe, I don't know, I don't have to have too many walls, but we'll see. Okay, the next one was, I believe it's just one issue, but I'm not a big fan of the Marvel Ultimate books, but you know, I'm a sucker for a Hawkeye book, a Black Widow book, any of those characters, of course, I'm a sucker for. And people said, hey, it's really good. It's a different take on Hawkeye. And I thought, you know what? Let's just get it. Let's just get it and read it. I'm just going to read it and see how it is. I believe it's just a 1 issue because they just wanted to do a issue of the character. So they're a different version of Hawkeye from the Ultimate Universe. So I thought I'd check it out. Yeah. This next one, I don't remember which store I went to. It could have been from either Grumpy Old Man or Arcane. I can't remember which 2. But it's a variant cover of She-Hulk. I really love it. And it's a Dodderman cover because he did all these covers showing the characters in their different outfits and different one pose, but different outfits. And She-Hulk in her different outfits that she's had over the years. There's her Fantastic Four outfit. A lot of different outfits. Oh, there's her other Fantastic Four outfit. So I thought that's a cool one to get because I have at least, I only have 1 She-Hulk Funko. But you know what? I thought I'd get that too. I could hang it on the wall near her. So that was cool. The next one is, I do remember getting this at Grumpy Old Man Comics because I ended up talking to him, the owner, about it, Roger. I heard really good things about the book, so I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up and see if I like it. It's that sort of sword and sorcery, kind of D&D kind of character stuff. It's Robert Kirkman and David Finch. It's called Skin Breaker. So I heard it was supposed to be good. I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try. I'll see what it's like. I mean, doesn't hurt to try. Doesn't hurt to try. That's how you try something. You just try it with comic books. You just try it and see if you like it. Oh, okay. So these ones I definitely remember getting at Grumpy Old Man Comics. Oh, yeah. So here we go. Time to talk Wonder Woman again. We got our Wonder Woman's volumes 2 and some volume 3 we needed. So here we go. Let's go through that again. Okay, here's what we have so far that we still need to get. Got it? See it? Good. Okay, here we go. The next one I got was Wonder Woman number 153. This is another really great Dodson cover, I believe. Is it Dodson? No, it's Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes cover. And it's got Superboy? Yeah, that's Superboy, I guess. Or is it Supergirl? I can't remember. Oh, it's Wonder Girl. That's Cassie Sandsmark's Wonder Girl, but Superboy is going to be in it too. But so cool. Okay, the next one is also, it's an Adam Hughes cover. I believe this is an Adam Hughes cover. I don't see his signature. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see it, but I think it is. But it's the next one. It's 169. Look at that. It's issue number 169. Okay, and the next one comes right after that. It's issue number 170. I love this cover because it's definitely Adam Hughes, but it's it's Wonder Woman and Lois Lane talking about Superman. Hilarious. I wouldn't like make a conversation out of this, what they're talking about with him. I think it's great. So it's number 170. And of course, these are written by Phil Jimenez. These 3 issues are written by Phil Jimenez, one of my favorite creators. This is the last one I got from It Volume 3 today, or that day, is issue 172. And this, I believe, is another Adams cover. Yes, it is an Adam Hughes cover. So that's another one by Adam Hughes. So those are all the Volume 3. So we're going to change that list. Let's look at that list again. So there's the list. We've taken those off the list. So we're getting through it. We're making strides. We're going to get through it. All right. So then, like I said, I had some Volume 3 stuff I decided to start getting. So here are those. Number 3. I got number 3 here. Issue number 3 with Cheetah and Wonder Woman. And then we have this really cool cover. It's got, I think this is a Dodson cover. I think it's a Dodson. I'm going to put my glasses on so you can see the signature. Yes, this is the Dodson cover. I love it because it's got Black Canary and Mr. Terrific on it. So cool. I love her. You can see her lasso spinning around in it too. So that's a cool cover. And that's issue number 11. Then we have issue number 12. Another great Dodson cover team. The 2 of them together did this. It's so lovely. And then the last one is, of course, issue number 14 from Wonder Woman Volume 3. It's another Dodson cover. And this one was written by Gail Simone, another great creator. I enjoy her writing. She does some great independent stuff and, mainstream stuff. So she was on Wonder Woman for a while. So that's that. So those are all the comic books. Oh, let me show you the list. So this is the list of Volume 3 I have left to get. Ta-da! Little smaller list, right? Such a smaller list. Okay, and the last 2 things I got, these I got at Everett Comics, and I've been talking about this whole thing. And these are comic capsules. If you don't know what comic capsules are, there's actually, I think, some on the wall. There's one right there. There's another one right there. They're a great way to display your comic books on the wall. I love them. They're great. They are just so simple. They're so small and streamlined. You can fit a comic book in its bag with a board or just without it, and they've got great UV protection on them. One of the other cool things about it, let me pause and get one out, is the way you can open it. Look at that. Super simple way to open it. I can put any one of these in here. Let's put this one in here, show you. Ugh. Oop. Well, if I took the other thing out, took this out, then I can fit this in there. Oh, the bag's too big. Let's do one with a smaller bag. There we go. Here's a good one. There we go. That board's a little big. That's what gets in, but see how easy that was to put in there? That's cool. That's really cool. So those are everything I got. Wait, don't look away. Don't stop the video. I forgot one more thing. Let me show you. Oh, look, there she is right there. I got this also at Arcane Comics. They had a whole bunch of other Alex Ross prints that he's made that are full body ones. So those ones that you have in the comic book, they're just of the upper part of their body, but there's actually a full one. So here's one of them. This is Black Widow. Look at that. So cool. So the comic book would just show like this section of her, but he actually makes the full person's body. So I got this for $10 at Arcane Comics. They had a whole bunch more. If you look back at that video I was talking about that I did at this row, I pan over the area where they're at, but isn't that so cool? From 2 different days worth of hunting I did. And again, one of those is a video. You can see it's a local comic book shop video I did. Should come out before this one. At the end of the video here, you will find it down in the corner here. You can click on that and watch that one next if you haven't watched it already. And again, thanks for coming along and watching my comic book editions. Thanks to Magic Lasso, who came up with this idea of this kind of video talking about comic books that we're adding to our comic book collections. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't joined me over on Patreon or the other ways and places I am, there's a link in my bio here or in the description about all the other places I do stuff at. I'll have links for all the stores I went to and Comic Capsule, so you can check that stuff out if you want to. And then, you know, as usual, as we always say at the end of our videos, and what is that? Say it with me. Comic books are for everyone. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys. Bye.